All right, we live, we live. Salute, salute, YouTube family. Salute, Mal Night Sports back in the building. My co-host Micah. We are here to talk some boxing. We're here to talk some MMA. Like and subscribe for more content. Stay in the chat box. You already know. So we have some unfortunate, interesting, disappointing, all of the above news for today. Um, we had Connor Benn test positive for what was the banned substance? It was like let me try to find it real quick because that'll be helpful.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so he banned he tested for clomiphene, which is
So,
basically a woman's fertility drug which can put reportedly increase the production of testosterone if taken on a daily
mhm.
basis by men. Have you heard of that?
What was his name again?
Connor Benn.
Connor Benn.
Yeah, he's son of Nigel Benn, which was a
Him,
um
I know. I've
oh
heard of that.
you've heard of Nigel Benn before?
I've heard of him.
Okay, yeah, he was a boxer in the back in the day, and his son is Connor Benn, and I don't know, have you heard of Chris Eubanks?
No.
Okay, that's the same. That's another older guy. They fought back in like the 90s, I think, and they're like rivals in the UK. Chris Eubanks Jr., which is they were the Sons were pretty much about that's how they're building the fight. The
Mhm.
Sons, the rivals, you know what I'm saying, born rivals. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which was I was pretty. I mean, I was pretty hyped up about it because the storyline was there. It was going to be a good fight there. Well, Conor Benn is a prospect, but Chris Eubanks is he's proven already.
Mm-hmm.
He's proven already. So it was going to be it was going to be a banger, and it was a catchweight fight, right? It was at
Yeah.
157. Um,
ESPN is reporting here that I'm seeing Eddie Hearn is still seeking to have it.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that because Eddie Hearn is listen. How corrupt is boxing, bro? If you cheat, you cheat. This guy is trying to there's been a lot of people that on his roster that have tested positive for banned substances. And I know it's more
Mm-hmm.
so on kind of like the coaches side, but still, this dude like he's had multiple people test positive and the fights still go on like in secret type thing, like you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
where they try to cover it up just to make the fight happen. Like so, boxing is super corrupt, man. Like how corrupt is it? Are we going to let it get? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I want to see the fight as well, right? But I gotta be real. I mean, because if some other person was tested positive, like for an example, Oscar Valdez about a year ago, he tested positive for a banned substance, and go
No,
ahead.
but go. But basically, he. But so wait. I'm sorry, but can you look at that substance again and tell me if it's an estrogen blocker?
Yes, I think it blocks estrogen
Oh,
from
it's
the
an.
receptors.
Okay, so no, he was definitely using steroids.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
same thing that John Jones tested for.
clomiphene
No, well, not
or
the. No,
estrogen blockers.
yeah, he tested for estrogen blockers. That's what you're taking to cover up steroid use.
Exactly. Right, right. And that's just
Okay.
and I messed with this dude 78 Sports and he was saying that, he just got caught for he's getting off a cycle right now and this is what he got caught for. But he was taking other stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
He was taking
has
some
to
other
be.
stuff. Yeah, had to be. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to show cuz months ago, it may have even been a year ago, but he was included. Connor Benn, the guy that got popped for the drugs.
Mhm.
But like a year ago, or maybe less than a year, but it was like four boxers that like either didn't apply to VADA or let me try to find it, bro.
Yeah.
Mario.
I mean, bro, the reason why, I mean, keep looking for that, but the reason why that is so damning is because it's one thing to test for the actual
Right,
substance
right.
because you know you can have a tainted supplement
Right.
You could have things like that happen to you. Someone could, you talk about in boxing, it happens like people, get their water poisoned, or what
Uh-huh.
happened, or
Right. It happens. That
people
happens.
could stop. People could sabotage you and things like that. It's different if you were. It's different if you test positive for the thing that you take to cover up
Right.
wrongdoing.
See, because it opens that door. You know what I'm saying? Opens that door. Said, okay, we know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? The question is, how much have you been doing it? How far have you been going with it? Because we know
Yeah,
what you're
it's
doing.
not.
We know what the site. Clearly. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna, get trace amounts of estrogen blockers
Right.
accidentally.
Accidentally. Exactly. Exactly. There's no coincidence about it. But yes, I have it here. 8 months ago, Connor Benn and Mario Barrios avoided avoiding steroid testing, and they were kicked out of the WBC rankings. This was 8 months ago.
Mm.
You know what
Mario
I'm saying?
Barrios.
Mario Barrios was the dude that Tank fought.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's just so interesting that this thing comes full circle. And now he's saying Connor Benn talking about, oh, I'm clean. I've never been. They had to they had to lie and everything like that on, on TV and everything like that, and
Hmm.
saying, the fight's going to go on, but like you just said, they're looking to make the fight still. Um, I don't think it should take place. I want to see it, right? I do want to see it, but we got to be real. We got to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like when Oscar Valdez, failed his test, I wanted the fight to not go down. You know what I'm saying? So I can't like, what I'm saying? I want to be, real all across the board. I want to see Conor Benn fight. I want to see Eubanks fight, but it should be postponed. It should either postponed or canceled. You know what I'm saying? Because now look, Connor
Excuse.
Benn, bless you, but Connor Benn now has ruined a lot of his chances to get big fights. Cause now we know you're a cheater. You know what I'm saying? He's at 147. I'm sure he wanted to fight Duran. Duran probably will still fight him. Duran Ennis. I'm gonna send you some videos of him, but he's not gonna get a Spence fight at 154. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a possibility, but now we know you're a cheater. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get what? So,
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, there's not much, not much else to say about that, huh?
well, it's just unfortunate, man. Like,
The, what do you think about this Jake Paul Anderson Silva boxing match that's about to come up? You saw him training? You saw him hitting pads?
who? Who? Paul?
Uh Anderson, he's training with at Roy Jones gym.
Oh, is he?
I
Okay,
believe so,
interesting.
yeah.
I did not see him training, but obviously I've seen him fight. I've seen him box as well, and he can box. He can box. He's one of the. I think he's one of the. One of the few MMA guys that can actually do the transfer. You know what I'm saying? Like I can actually transfer from MMA to boxing because MMA guys, both vice versa, don't really do well in their in respective sports. You know what I'm saying? Like MMA guys don't really do well in boxing. Boxing guys don't really do well in MMA. The only one I could think of that actually did well was a boxer, Clarissa Shields.
Yeah,
She
I know.
she
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
She
I
went to
saw.
MMA, and I think she was
Yeah,
like
in the PFL.
right. I think she was like 4-0 and then she lost, or she might have been 2-0, but she was doing good, and then I think she lost a decision.
It's
Um,
interesting. It
yeah,
it's that works for her, man, because like the UFC would never allow her like to do that. She could never be in the UFC.
right, right. She just did some MMA stuff.
Yeah, but like she could never be in the
Oh,
UFC.
you mean as
Like
far as competition wise?
not no, no, like they would never allow it. In my opinion, they would not allow her to be in the UFC and still be a boxing champ.
Oh, right, yeah, 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 yeah. You sign over your rights pretty much as a fighter to them. You know what I'm saying? When you sign that contract to the UFC, they
Literally the only way that they're gonna just let you go and do something else
in
is
and
if it
out,
makes some money.
right?
It's the only way. They
Which is
made money with Connor. They made
right.
money. Uh, so that's the only way.
Which is why Francis is having such a hard time with him because he wants to go to you know he wants to go to boxing and fight Tyson Fury. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
And I used to honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like early on, I had some animosity towards him for the way that he was acting. It just seemed like after this was before I went in, looked at it, objectively and like looked at it from a standpoint of because it just looked like he was acting out of character, but really he was just Francis was just doing what was best for him. He's like, I know how you operate. Like I know, like I've seen all these things, like Kimbo Slice. I've seen,
Right.
like I know that you guys are sharks. I
Right.
know that you guys are not are only going to do things that benefit you, and like they might not benefit me, but you don't care.
Wait, what did they do to Kimbo Slice?
Well, just how
As far as
long
just,
it took for him to get into the UFC.
where did he fight? I know he got famous off the backyard video, but where did he fight before that?
He fought in this promotion that are in this organization that doesn't exist anymore. I can't remember what it was called, but it doesn't
Mm,
exist anymore. I would
okay.
have to go back and look.
Uh-huh.
Um, but essentially, it just took him so long to get into the UFC just because they don't, like I said so many times, like they don't want a fighter to become bigger than the
Oh,
UFC.
right, right, right. I got you. I got yeah, and especially Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Like, that's a perfect example actually. But no, keep on going what you're saying about Francis.
But Francis knows that. So Francis says he's approaching it like that. He's not going to get like he understands like the UFC knows that they can throw their weight around. So I have to basically show that like I don't care if you throw your weight around. I know I'm the best heavyweight on the planet. You could strip me of this belt and it doesn't change that. So that's how he approaches it. He's like, you could strip me of this belt, and it's not going to mean anything. I want to box. So are we going to? You have the best heavyweight on the planet. People want to see me fight because people want to see people get knocked out. So are we gonna make a deal, or am I gonna have to leave? I can't hear you anymore. There you
Okay, yeah,
go.
right, 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 right. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think he leaves? Because I don't see UFC bending for him.
So the thing is, he has the championship clause in his contract. So every time he wins a title fight, it extends his contract at one fight. Um,
Okay.
so if he wins his next fight, which I don't know who I'm actually not quite sure who he's gonna fight. They were talking about John Jones, but John Jones he looks like he's going to fight Stipe at
Mhm.
UFC 280
Mhm.
or 283.
Right, right, right. That's
Um,
November. Or is that
Shoot,
December? That's
actually, no,
December.
that actually 280. This was 279, right? That just passed.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shoot! Hold on one second, man. Let me see something. Let me see something.
I'm pretty sure it's December
UFC
12th.
UFC 283. I mean, either way,
Yeah.
but they just I was saying okay, yeah, but Francis knows that, man. Francis knows that, and he's just approaching it with I need to do what's best for me, and I need to be okay with them saying, okay, well, I need to be okay with them giving me what's essentially like the a death penalty of sorts, which is like you basically just strip me of my belt. But it's like, okay, strip me of my belt, but do I see him staying? No, honestly, no. He's already talking about leaving. So
Yeah.
I only see him staying as long as he has the belt. And if they decide to strip it from him, that's a different story. Um, but I
It could
was,
get legal, no, because he has that championship clause. If they,
I mean, they could
right?
strip. It's their belt. They could strip him of the belt for any reason they want.
Mm, damn.
Yeah, but
Oh, right, right, right. But you're saying, but his contract will extend though. That's what you're saying.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
His
Sorry, yeah. His
contract will
his
extend.
contract will extend as long as he has the
Keeps winning.
belt and
Okay.
he defends it. Every time he successfully defends the belt, his contract extends one more fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's
Well,
the championship clause in the UFC.
I think he can either bet on everything and have a big payday and that's it. Say with Tyson Fury. But I don't think he does well against Tyson Fury. I don't think he does well against
He
any,
does not have
you
the
know,
cardio to go up against
no,
a
no,
boxer, bro.
no, no. Like boxing and MMA as a competition sport, they're completely different. The way you move, the way your footwork, well, the footwork isn't crazy different, but like the way you move, the way you have to defend is completely different. Like that's why I'm saying Anderson Silva is such a like diverse and like a very good fighter in general because he's one of the guys that can make that jump. And he does a lot of Wing Chun, bro. When he's boxing, bro, he does a lot of Wing Chun, no cap. You know what I'm saying? That it's very subtle. It's very subtle, but he does do that stuff. And
I mean, he fights like a martial artist, bro. He
yeah,
boxes like a martial artist. He stays true to himself.
exactly. And but at the same time, he can still hang. You know, of course he hasn't beat any like crazy people, but you know, he can hang. He hasn't lost in boxing, so I mean, I think it's gonna be good as far as Jake Paul. Jake Paul is getting better each fight. Um, and I mean, he has the time the power of time on his side, so that's always good.
Mhm.
But I'm hoping Anderson Silva knocks him out. That's what I'm hoping for. Um, That's just what I'm hoping for, bro. And I hope, really hope that Tyson or what's his name?
Ooh.
Um, what's his name? Jake does not do nothing to him. I really, that's gonna shatter a lot of
Yeah, that this is kind of a. I didn't really think about that, but in all honesty, man, I think that regardless of what happens, I don't think Anderson's going to lose any respect. Like, I don't think Anderson. I don't think the MMA fans are going to respect Anderson Silva
I mean, no, but it's
less.
like it'll be like, damn, bro, you lost to Jake Paul. Like regardless, subconsciously they will, but I think as a great, no, nothing could take that. No one could take that away from him, regardless, right? But subconsciously, it's like, damn, bro, you done lost to Jake Paul, like the troll,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
This,
but they're going to be like, it's
on the
boxing.
surface, yeah, it's boxing, anything, it's combat sports, anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? It's combat sports, you know what I'm saying? But on a surface level, people will be like, damn. I mean, I'll be like, damn, bro, like it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt to see that if I see him get knocked out. Um, but it's possible, and he just has to train, keep good defense,
Hmm.
and fight like fight like it's an actual real fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm looking at the UFC 283 card. But yeah, that one's supposed to be in Brazil. That's Figueiredo and Moreno 4. It's gonna be
Right.
in,
That's
yeah, that's
January. That's January, right?
yeah, it's gonna be in
Yeah.
Brazil, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Oh my goodness, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, can't wait till we fly out there, bro. Okay, you buy your ticket, right?
Heck, no,
That'd be crazy
wild.
though. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy though.
I was literally thinking that as you said. I was like, bro, what if
Yeah, I mean, eventually, bro, we'll be able to go out there. You know what I'm saying?
they'd be going so crazy.
Brazil, bro. Where is it in Brazil? Rio?
Um, in Brazil, probably. Yeah. It's in Rio
Rio.
de Janeiro.
Yeah.
The I'm not even gonna try, bro.
Yeah, man. Brazilian is
Yeah, the Portuguese,
Brazil
bro.
or
That I because I know
Portuguese,
so
right?
I know
Did
because
you
I
learn that in
trained.
school?
No, I learned. See, in Connecticut, you could have learned Spanish or Portuguese, and I don't. I mean, I didn't choose it, but I learned Spanish instead. Um,
Yeah,
but
Portuguese
yeah,
seems like it's very similar to Spanish, but like it sounds like Italian and Spanish mixed
it's
together.
very sing-songy. The way they do it in Brazil, the way they talk in Brazil is very like rhythmic. I don't
Hmm.
know if they do it in Portugal the same, but in Brazil
Brazilian Portuguese.
It's like it's like obrigado. It's like
Uh-huh.
do like I can't I'm not gonna sit here and make a fool of myself, but
Do
it's
you, do you
very
know
but
do you
the
know Spanish well?
no, not at all.
Dan Daniel's asking about it. You said que sorpresa. Yeah, what a
Nah,
surprise.
I do not know
What a
Spanish
surprise.
well, bro. I was not good with languages.
Yeah, bro. When you learn that stuff as in school, bro, you never really learn it. Like I learned French in school, up until grade 9, and I mean, I could no, like I could not have a real like I mean, the only thing I could do is ask, how to use the bathroom, like,
I ca
est-ce que je
Yeah,
aller à la toilette. That's
I
all.
remember I remember French. I remember just like comment ça va. That's it.
Yeah, how you
And
doing?
it's
Comme
yeah,
si, comme
ça va
ça.
bien, ça va
Is that
bien.
right?
And
And but you know what though? Like once you learn
qu'est-ce que
more
je suis
languages,
mhm.
especially those ones when they're because they're based off Latin and they come from the same origin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Daniel. Today's topic is Connor. You know what I'm saying? Connor's dumbass. Connor's idiot. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this dude just I don't know if you watched 78's stream, but he was breaking it down like like he definitely was just coming off a cycle of using what I'm saying, some steroids and more PEDs and enhancement drug like what I'm saying? It's just he was just coming off a cycle, bro, and he got caught. And the fact that people because okay, if he's using this, right? And you're just going see the thing is I'm fairly certain VADA, which is VADA is like the anti-doping. I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
do they have? Yeah, do they have
It's
that in
like
them?
it's basically USADA. But
Okay, right,
USADA
right.
is United States
United.
Anti-Doping
Right.
Agency.
VADA is like you can't get past them because it was created by Victor Conte, which is the dope man of boxing. He went to jail. I think he went to jail, but I know he got caught. But he was like the dope man. I think in the 90s, I could be wrong. Someone let me know. But he was the dope man of boxing, bro. He used to dope every dude up. Like he knew exactly how to manipulate the things to not get caught because all you had to do is move one molecule
Yeah, yeah.
to the next and it's a designer drug after that point. It's a completely different drug that's not on the ban list. You know what I'm saying? So this dude, he became clean, and then he basically what he did was he created VADA, and it's to help, it's to help find out and catch fighters, um, you know, catch fighters, getting using steroids and things of that sort. So I think VADA is like the most like strict one. I think it has like the biggest database. You know what I'm saying? Because like the dude knows about it. It's the dope man of boxing. And so the point I'm trying to make is that look, if the dude is just getting caught now, right? He's on the big stage now. He's a prospect. He just I don't know when he signed with Eddie Hearn, but I do know that he's a prospect and he most likely was using this for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably because look, like I told you, bro, eight months ago he was caught. He was removed from the WBC rankings for not wanting to for avoiding steroid testing. So he's been doing this for a minute, bro. And I mean, the people that he's fought haven't been world class. I mean, I think he fought like one girl, world champion. I think that was his last fight. And it's like, bro, I mean, he doesn't look crazy special, but like, you know, now that I see him, testing positive for these things, it's like I kind of I'm kind of understanding why he's beating these guys the way he's beating them, even though they're not world class, they're not world beaters by any sorts. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But I
I
was
mean,
saying, go ahead, no, go ahead.
no, I mean, bro, it kind of reminds me of. I mean, I wasn't too. No, I was alive. I was alive, but I wasn't too into because it was when I was younger. I wasn't too into MMA. But what you're describing, it like reminds me of TRT Vtour, like the TRT days in the UFC when they did not have USADA.
TRT, bro, that sounds awful. What is that?
No, well, TRT is just testosterone replacement therapy.
Right. But days, like, what do you mean by that?
No, I'm sorry. Say that again.
You said TRT days,
Oh
like
yeah,
what?
the TRT like days, like the era, like they.
Okay,
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
what you mean. Okay,
yeah. The
okay.
TRT era in the UFC. Like
Who?
Vitor
V,
Belfort was like he just beat Evander,
right.
right? So not just, but he beat Evander, and he was he was the let me see if I could pull up a picture for you quickly. Vitor was basically the poster boy for we need some type of just some type of of sanctioning body
Hmm.
when it comes to drugs in the let me see.
That Daniel says, remember what Nate Diaz said. Everyone is cheating.
Yeah, everyone's cheating, everyone's on drugs, bro. It's really crazy because like what you said, I mean, like a lot of these guys, like all they have to do is they move one molecule But a lot of people like they don't even have to do that. We were talking about EPO for example. Like EPO is in like I have no proof of this, but in my opinion, EPO is like one of the it has to be the most abused PED in sports, bro.
What
EPO
is
EPO basically what it does because what you need in sports, bro, is like people who are not athletes, they don't think about it, like they just think about the technical side of everything you do.
right,
But the number one thing in sports, bro, in combat sports especially, is your endurance.
right.
So what EPO does is it affects your red blood cells and essentially lowers your body's need for oxygen. So it's
Wow,
yeah, so you it just shoots your endurance up. Like it makes your endurance way better. And it's also very difficult to detect if you know what you're doing. And the benefits last a long time. So it's just I mean, you look at TJ Dillashaw, he got caught with it. I can't remember dudes off the top of my head who got caught with it, but people suspect Kamaru Usman of being on it. I mean, bro, it's in my opinion, it's one of the most abused substances today. In my opinion,
wow, wow. Daniel said only way they would change is if there was no tolerance system that came with fines, no second chances. Facts. That's the
yeah,
issue. That's the issue because, dude, the fact that Eddie Hearn is still trying to make this fight when the dude popped for a banned substance, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He popped for a banned substance.
yeah. There's no punishment.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's still trying to make the fight. He's not suspended. He's not. You know what I'm saying? Fined or anything like that. He's still trying to make the fight. So it's like, if you were to pop dirty, right? And there was like a genuine, like there was no way that you could eat something wrong, right? Like they launched out a full investigation and they found out you were popping, right?
Yeah.
If they made it where that you would lose your boxing license, because actually this happened to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury popped dirty, right? He went on a cocaine binge, became a crackhead, and wanted to kill himself, and that's why he was like 300 over 300 pounds.
Hmm.
But he lost his boxing license in the UK, and that's why he wasn't able to actually box in the UK for a long
Oh
time.
yeah, you
You know
said
what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, he wasn't able to make. That's why they weren't able to make the fight, the Joshua fight, end up in the UK. It had to be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I mean, I think if they're more strict, like Daniel was saying, bro, I think it definitely would help. But if the fact is, and this has been the issue with boxing in general, is that there's too many hands in the pot. There's too many bodies you know, of governing.
Yeah.
So
I
so
mean,
Tyson
yeah.
so, so Tyson Fury gets banned in UK. Okay, so he can fight in America. He can fight in Dubai. He doesn't have to stay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what consequence really is there? You know what I'm saying? Daniel says Eddie cried when Patrick passed away, but let's get this fight go on. Connor can't kill Eubanks. Can't come on. He's two-faced. Remember, he called Canelo a cheater flat out, and now it's payday. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, man. I don't need to see the fight. I mean, I want to see the fight. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, if he cheated, bro, he cheated, bro. He cheated. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't
Hmm.
condone it. If he cheated, he cheated. Let's just, if obviously I want to see the fight, but I gotta be real. I gotta stay true to what I believe. I gotta stand on my square. If he cheated, bro, the fight shouldn't have happened. Just like Oscar Valdez, that fight should have never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to send you this picture right now. Okay, I just sent you a picture. It shows Vtour. Um, yeah, I sent it on Snap. I should have sent it on Messenger, but I sent
yeah.
it on Snapchat. It should it shows just at Vtour at the different stages.
All right.
So,
Hold on. I'm about to go
mm,
get my phone and check it out. Well, and you explain.
all
Go
right.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and see. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just try to see if I could show it here on the
It was
camera.
right here. No, it was mad
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
me. Yeah, it was
This
mad
guy.
close. Okay.
But yeah, there it is, and if, I don't know how well you guys can see, but it says at one. all the way over here. That's back in 2013. So I don't know if you could see his body, but oh no, I could. Yeah, you guys see. But
Yeah.
that's back into it. This camera is great.
So the
That's
first one is 2013.
the first one all the way over here is 2013. It's mirrored, so
Okay.
it's backwards.
Right.
But so this is 2013. Him
Dude,
in the
oh my gosh, he looks
yeah
different.
red and white shorts,
Yeah.
and then you see 2021.
Holy.
Yeah, and so that's in the middle there. That's his body in the middle. Now people suspect that he's back on it.
Bro, he looks completely different at 2017.
Crazy.
Completely different.
His
Completely.
his body like melted,
Yeah,
bro.
like I remember like I did a little bit of research. Like one way to tell if someone's on steroids is their traps. Like if their traps are abnormally big, you know what I'm saying? That's one way. Daniel says, so if everyone's cheating and everyone's in on it, why do these things come out? Are they slip up? Are they slip ups or blackmail? What do you think about that,
Because
Micah?
like no one really knows, bro. Like no one I don't know how to like what to liken it to. I mean other than like the dark web. Like you know how there's the normal webs, there's a normal internet, and then like there's this whole other internet that exists that we can access it, but like we just don't know what goes on. There's just no way to tell. So there's just no way to tell. Like you have no scope.
Hmm.
So this happens because like one they have USADA and they have all these governing bodies for drug testing. So they have set the precedent that this is not okay and they don't want it in the sport.
Hmm.
But the thing is like they can just get around it, and like you said, there's not enough punishment. And bro, you're dealing with professional sports. So if people, I mean, they I don't like the saying, but they say like, if you're not cheating, then you're not trying.
Oh boy.
That's an old saying. That's an old saying in baseball. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But like, and the thing, and I've thought about that too, like, cause I don't think I'm ever gonna necessarily make it to the level where I'm like a professional in the UFC. I don't think that's in the card. I don't necessarily want that, but I've thought that like, damn, like maybe I really just don't know what it's like, and like when I get there, if I actually maybe all those dudes that are at the top, like in the Tour de France,
Hmm.
where they had to go back to like 18th place, bro, to find someone who wasn't using.
Oh, really?
Yes, bro, that was one of the big things about Lance Armstrong,
All right.
was
Yeah.
he was saying like you're trying to say that I think that I'm still the best because 20 people behind me were using the same stuff I was using and I still beat them. So
Right. Right.
that's the argument, is like,
If
it
everyone
gets
else,
complicated.
uh,
It gets complicated because you're like, are they really even doing anything wrong? Because it's like,
if everyone is using it.
yeah, because it's like
Oh, I get what exactly. I get what
it
you're saying.
gets super messy, bro,
Yeah.
because you're like, because when you put yourself in there, then you can see how people were naive. Maybe they were naive when they weren't,
Using it.
when they weren't pros,
Uh-huh.
when they weren't champion, and they would have thought like, yeah, I can be ethical. It's like, bro, it's honestly like, before I got a girlfriend, right? I was like, man, I'm never gonna be one of these guys who fucking cheats on his girlfriend, who fucking, who fuck, and he does all this shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
bro, I had never had a girlfriend before.
Uh-huh.
Like I didn't know what type of temptations I was gonna have,
Hmm.
or even how that was gonna feel. So it's like, it's hard to say, bro. So it's like, it's hard to say that they're even doing the wrong thing, because I can totally see how you can go into combat sports being like, I'm never gonna use PEDs or anything like that,
Right.
but make it there and you realize, shit, everybody's just doing this
Uh,
shit.
Dan
Just can't.
Daniel says we need a cheaters league, where only cheaters
That's
fight.
Yeah, that's the thing, and the thing is, that wouldn't be cheating, because they all would be just
All right.
everybody would just know, they would
Right.
just be out in the
Right.
open.
Right.
Like
Right.
you've heard me say it before, like I don't
So then,
necessarily have.
what's the point then? If everyone's cheating,
bro.
why not do it like the lateral way? Daniel says Micah is hilarious. Yeah, I was dying. But yo, like if that's the case, if everyone is cheating, bro, like it's a matter of who's cheating more at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like who's using the stronger drugs? Who's using, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess it, it comes no, but like skill is not even going to matter, bro. I mean, obviously it will matter, right? If everyone's cheating, but at the same time, it's like if it's already like that right now,
Mhm.
then what's the point of just not be? You know what I'm saying? Like
I
to
mean,
me,
look,
bro, like
we.
look, the way I look at it, bro, is for me personally, is the reason why I wouldn't use that stuff is because it's damaging to your body long,
Mhm.
long wise. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna be, I don't need to live the longest life, but I wanna live the fullest life. I wanna feel great. I wanna feel
Yeah,
good. I wanna feel healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my balls shrinking up. You know what I'm saying? Like because I'm trying to be a champion, bro. What happens after you're
yeah.
a champion? Like you gotta live life. You know what I'm saying? Like these things aren't
Yeah, I
good for your
mean,
body. The liver, your heart, like like you remember. I don't know if you remember As is or Ziz. Remember Ziz?
Ziz.
He's that bodybuilder. Let me try to find him. Let me try to find a picture of him. Yeah, you may have seen him. He was big back in the day.
Uh. Oh,
You've
I do
seen him.
recognize this
You've
guy.
seen him
Yeah,
before. You've seen
yeah,
him
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
before.
with the satchel, I remember. I
Yeah,
rec.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
he's the guy that made I think he was the guy that made uh like you mad, bro? He made that popular. This is back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
This is like when we're kids, bro. This is like when we're playing
Yeah,
Halo.
that should now
You know
that
what I'm saying?
sounds.
Yeah. No, this
Yeah,
is when we're playing Halo. This is old.
yeah.
But he was like 22, 21, and he started taking steroids, and like that's how he got so big. And like he died in like Thailand in a sauna. You know what I'm saying? Like I think his heart exploded or he had like a stroke or something like that.
Damn.
you know, something crazy happened to him, right? But like it's not healthy for you. Like I mean,
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
it's
Like
bad.
that's my thing. I get what you're exactly what you're saying because I mean, the fact that everyone's cheating and you go in there naive thinking that your skill is going to be able
Pure.
to knock any dude out or is going to be able to be able to best any dude that's using PEDs, you might be in for a rude awakening. So I get it. I get it, but it's just sad, man, because it's like who is not cheating? Who is not cheating? Like even Roy Jones, bro. I think he, back in the day, I don't think he tested for anything, but I think his testosterone levels were like really high one time. Like they tested him his testosterone levels, and they were like super high one time. Um, but
Dude, it's sad, bro, because even they talk about Israel Adesanya. He has a gynecomastia that he had
say
it
that
in the
again.
Costa fight. It's he has a like a gynecomastia. So it's
What the
because
hell is
like
that?
when you so it's just like a growth, like it's a breast growth essentially.
Israel does?
Yeah. Hold on, I could pull it up. Hold on. You can see it pretty when you're not paying attention to it and you don't know what you're looking for. It's just like it's like a puffy peck he
Okay.
has. Hold on, I'll look.
Daniel says if you're not doing Olympic style testing, I'm gonna assume you're cheating. Facts. Facts. That's why Manny Pacquiao didn't want to do it. Manny Pacquiao been dirty.
Mm.
Manny Pacquiao been dirty, bro.
See,
Even Juan Mel Marquez, keep that thought. But even Juan Mel Marquez, I don't remember what fight it was. Like I don't remember like what number because I think they fought like 4 times. But he said like he fought him once, and then once he fought him again, he said it was a completely different dude. Like completely different as far as
mhm.
power and endurance and everything like that. But go ahead.
No, but do you see? No, but I was gonna ask you. Do you think that Floyd ever used?
Well, because there was actually an article. Actually, Daniel sent me this a while ago, but there's an article back in the day, like early 2010s, where he tested for something. But that's the only thing I've heard of. My gut tells me no. Honestly, honest to God, it does. My gut tells me no because even when he's fighting, he's not fighting with crazy strength. He's not fighting with crazy. I mean, his endurance is great, but that's not how he's winning the fights. He's winning the fights by being technically sound and
Mm-hmm.
being able to outsmart his opponents. So my gut tells me no, but there has definitely been like I think one incident where some type of thing came out, but you don't really hear about it, right? I mean that could that could be just
Yeah.
him covering up, but my gut tells me no. As far as him using it as a regular thing and doping up and everything like that, I mean it's pretty hard because oh actually no, it's not. You could always get away with it if you really need to. That's what we're saying this whole time. But go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just looking at this. But I didn't even think it was this bad. But you can see it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, you
Oh
can see
no,
it real
no.
fucking clear.
Bro, are you telling me
Real, you can see it real clear in this picture.
you tell me he's always had that?
No, no.
When did that
See,
when
I noticed him having this in the Costa fight. Right around when the Costa fight happened, that's when I noticed it.
when did that wait, but he doesn't always have it?
No, he always has it. It's a growth. It's a growth. It's a tissue growth. It's estrogen, bro. It's happening because you listen. It doesn't happen because of that all the time. Like it doesn't happen because you're taking supplements all the time.
Uh-huh.
But it happens to old men and adolescent boys because it's a hormonal thing. It doesn't happen to 32-year-old men, 33-year-old men, 33-year-old super athletes.
Hmm.
So
So you
yeah,
think he's on some?
oh yeah, yeah, I do. And it sucks because I actually like Israel a lot.
Right.
I like Israel a lot, like the way he fights. I think he's actually extremely skilled, but unfortunately, I think that's just the way things go, bro.
Damn,
Uh,
bro. So everyone is cheating, bro. That's like when you find out Santa isn't real, bro. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
so funny.
Like
That's crazy.
it's like damn, bro. It's like your heroes, like damn. Like I mean, they're not my heroes or anything like that, but it's like you like them. You think they're genuine. You put your, you
It's just
know,
like social media, bro. It's really like
well,
what it's like.
it's all
It's just
fake.
a filter,
Facts. It's all
like
fake.
believing that they're all clean or
Right, right.
and that
It's
shit.
not reality.
The only guy who I 100% believe was clean was holy shit, it's a fat ass monster just fell from the ceiling. But there was GSP. Is really the only guy who I believe who was clean. He's because he put his money where his mouth is. He left the sport because it was dirty.
Oh, really? That's what he.
Yeah,
Oh, really? That's why he left?
yeah,
Wow.
because he couldn't get behind that. Like the sport was just very
It's just
dirty.
too dirty for him, eh? Holy. He
And
said,
he
"I'm
was
done with
clean.
it." He said he was
Thing
done
it,
with it.
yeah, because there are fighters that are clean, bro. Because
Hmm.
Derek Lewis is another. I mean, we could talk about Derek Lewis. I mean, what his issue is, or that's a whole nother conversation. But he's another fighter, bro, who he's clean, and I really do think that that's why a lot of these guys at heavyweight,
Are beating
they
him?
just yeah, because like they're really just okay, they're really just overwhelming him, bro.
Right.
That's really all that's really all that happens.
Uh-huh.
Is he gets overwhelmed he just gets and then his defense is not the greatest, his
Right.
movement's not the greatest.
Right.
But yeah, man, I really do think that Derek Lewis is clean. He's talked about it before.
That's just so
Um,
disappointing. That just upsets me, man. Like the people that are genuine to the sport get done the dirtiest. Like because I don't mess with it because it's like, yo, look, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna take steroids, right? You're gonna put someone's life in danger, bro, in jeopardy. Now it's already in danger just stepping into the ring, but now
oh
you
yeah,
add now you add you giving yourself superpowers. You know what I'm saying? And the dude is just regular, bro. He's Batman and you're Superman. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like, bro, how do you live with yourself, bro? You know what I'm saying? But then, like you said, if it's a acknowledged if it's a knowledge rule where everyone is popping, then it doesn't matter.
See, that's the thing though. Is like not everyone is popping because they're all getting around it, and it's not. And the thing is, it's almost like because about computers and whatnot, and like every time there's a like new type of say like encryption, there's already shit out there to break it.
Right. Always.
There's already shit
Always.
out there. So
Always.
every single time
Yeah.
these guys they find they or USADA or
Right.
VADA,
They classify
every
something.
time
Right.
every time they find something, there's already a way to get around it.
Right. Right. So it's
There's literally no way
exactly.
to stop these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's no way. The only way would be tougher restrictions. That's the only way I
The
could see it. You get
the
banned,
only
bro.
way
Like
would
you
be
get
to
banned for
regulate it.
boxing. Like, huh?
The only way to be honest would be to like I mean it'd be tough. It'd be tough and it would not be clean at all, but it's already not clean. Would be like to do what you just do in the real world. I mean like
But
in the
okay, go ahead.
in the real world when you ban these substances, you just put them on the black market and people still do them anyway. They just do them and they do them in unsafe ways. You can't even see what's going on at all and it's completely unregulated. But if you just regulate it, then you could say, all right, if you say that you're a person who wants to do TRT or you want to do a cycle of EPO, you can do this. Your levels can be here
Right.
based on your baseline. So that's another thing too is you have to get all these people's baselines
Mhm.
so you can know them
Right.
specifically.
Right. Exactly. And see how much they're spiking, how much they're
So
low on.
exactly,
Uh,
exactly. So and the thing is, your baseline is going to change naturally over your life. It's going to change. Maybe not over your career,
mhm.
but over your life.
So Daniel says Paulo Costa got that secret juice. He's big as hell. He got muscles in his earlobes. Yeah, he's big
Yeah,
as hell.
Paulo Costa is humongous,
He's
bro.
big as
I
hell.
don't know how he makes 185, bro.
He looks like a
I
full-blown
I have
heavyweight.
no clue. But that shows you though, bro. But that just shows you like the difference in bodies, bro. Is like those dudes can cut so much weight because there's so much of them. 'Cause, like those dudes who weigh 230, 250, and they cut 40 pounds, they cut 45, 50 pounds. Like that's so much weight. If I were to cut 45 pounds, I would be,
Bro, no, you'd
bro,
you'd be like
I'd be like
skeleton.
60 pounds, bro. I'd
Yeah,
be like 60 pounds.
yeah, yeah. No, the only
That's
thing,
not even,
the only thing you're right though about different bodies,
nah,
cause
not 60 pounds. It'd be 75, 80
yeah.
pounds.
But the thing about bodies is like, yo, I don't look 147. Like I tell people 140, I'm 40,
Yeah, because
147.
muscular, it's
Yeah.
muscle.
But like even though, but like it's even though, bro, they guess like 160. And even when I was at 130, they were guessing 160.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying? Like I don't, and I looked it up. I'm like, yo, why do I look bigger than heavier?
Yeah, no, but some people carry their weight different, like like fat distribution. Some people carry it differently because KD and Kevin Durant and Giannis, bro. You know that they weigh. Kevin Durant weighs more than him by like a few pounds.
But Kevin Durant's like what, 7 feet?
No, Kevin Durant is they're the same height. No, Kevin Durant's shorter than him.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
Giannis
wow,
is six.
okay.
Giannis is 6'11".
Yeah, yeah. And Giannis is wow. These guys are big, but Giannis is more muscular.
Yeah, well, Giannis is apparently more muscular, but
Right.
but
Apparently.
they're the same weight,
Right.
bro. Or
Right. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
KD's yeah, Giannis is 240, KD's like 242, 243.
Wow.
Yeah, and the like
Holy
that's what I'm
wow.
saying,
These guys are humongous, bro.
bro.
These guys are humongous.
That's what I'm saying. And KD looks so
He
skinny,
looks
bro.
so skinny, bro.
He looks like
Yeah. Yeah. So you think
it's
that's just due to different types of distribution between muscle or fat or both?
well, so your fat distribution, like some people like they hold it a lot in their stomach, and like they hold, but some girls like you see that they hold it a lot in their butt, and in their like legs and stuff like that.
Mm.
Some people hold it. Some people don't hold fat in their face really. So like you see like sometimes you see like a girl and she'll only take a face pic, but
Yeah.
then like she might be like 250.
Right. That I seen that the other a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago
bro.
actually.
It's because like the fat distribution, like you could have good fat distribution. Obviously, if you take awful care of yourself, like it's not gonna matter. where the fat is distributed, you're just gonna be fat.
Right.
But some people, even when they get a little bit overweight, they still look good just because they have good fat distribution. Like the fat it doesn't go to their stomach, like it doesn't go to their midsection. Like the fat may go, like if she's a girl, she may get bigger tits, or she may get a bigger ass or hips.
Okay,
She
got
might
you.
not get a bigger stomach. Like the stomach is going to be the last thing to get big for some
Right.
people.
Okay, so it all depends on the body chemistry and the
Yeah.
body makeup. Got
Hmm.
you. Okay. Yeah. Nah, I gotta cut down to one at least 130, bro. At least
Hmm.
130. Maybe even 126. That's what this guy, my coach was saying. You know what I'm saying? Cut down as much as possible, and then that's where you fight at. You know what I'm saying? That's sure. I gotta figure this thing out, man. I mean, like I said, I know I can do it again. It's just a matter of being disciplined, bro. Like what works for me, bro? One meal a day, one huge meal a day.
How do you feel when you're like that?
I feel good. It's just the fact that I'm always thinking about food. That's the
Yeah,
only thing I
yeah,
don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
physically, I feel fine. You know what I'm saying? Physically, I feel fine. Um, but
Yeah, that's what I
you
noticed
know,
too when I get real low in
yeah,
weight.
it's like you're just thinking about eating. Like, but I feel fine though. Like I'm not. I don't feel bad or anything like that. Um, but yeah, especially when I get my carbs right, you know what I'm saying? Like I've when I was cutting weight, bro, I mean there were mornings where I felt completely dead. Like or at nights there where I felt completely like I mean absolutely dead. And then I have to drink some, I have to get some carbs in me, and that was okay. But maintaining it though, it was good. It was fine. Daniel said, "So you're gonna fight?" Well, the guy is saying there's some events, so whenever he tells me I'm ready, sure, I'm down to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Whenever he tells me you know what I'm saying? If he tells me I'm ready, I'm down to go. Cut down the weight. You know what I'm saying? And make some stuff happen. But you know, um, I mean, we're fighting with the guys that I'm training with. They either had fights before or they're training to fight. You know what I'm saying? So he likes to train fighters. So like I said, that's what I told him. If he tells me I'm ready, what I'm saying, we'll make some stuff happen. Um, but yeah, so I gotta really, start cutting down, and I'm gonna get my sauna suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my sauna suit, and
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That's
Hell yeah, bro. You might as well just fuck that and get a personal sauna, bro. They're like $100.
a personal sauna. What the hell is
Hell yeah.
that?
You never seen that shit?
No,
My nigga, let me pull up
a
some shit for
personal
you.
sauna, bro.
Let me learn you something today.
Bro, you got me questioning about that.
Let me show you something. Personal sauna.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, you just sit in it.
Oh damn,
See that
bro.
shit?
Damn, no, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Save over $2,000.
Yeah. So
Eh.
how much weight do you think you can cut with this?
Oh, dude, what? It's just like a regular, I mean, it's just like a regular sauna. I mean, you can, there's ones where you can put your head in.
Mhm.
Damn, that one's, look at this one. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, like they just have some cool saunas that you can get installed in your house. Oh,
Yeah.
like see, like this one on Amazon right here, bro. This one you could step inside of it.
Yeah, it's gotta be like what, 3 racks?
No, it's $134.
Really? So show me that.
Bro, look. Hold up. See? You
Oh
step inside of
wow. What? And it's only. Well, I need a bigger house to be honest for that.
it.
To be honest. But
No, I don't know how big this is though. It says hang on, let me see real quickly. It says it is 31 by 31 by fit. So it's 55.1 inches tall.
that's not that tall actually. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
it says yeah, it's 5'5".
Okay.
So you squat down a little bit.
Probably gotta put a chair in there.
Yeah, put a chair. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's not bad then. Damn. But that's gonna be annoying though. Like that's gonna be hot. That's gonna be hot. I mean, I probably,
It's gonna be hot either way.
yeah, no, but I'd rather get the personal sauna one where you sit down and your face isn't
Yeah,
covered.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you could watch something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could.
True.
Yeah, you could,
Yeah, true.
you know what
But
I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying that because you could probably like you'll cut more weight with this one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that, bro. I'm gonna get both, to be honest, because I could wear the sauna suit at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
well, okay. Daniel says we're gonna do a catch weight at 133. Sure, I'll be able to make 130, bro. If I'm really disciplined, bro. If I'm extremely determined, I can definitely make 126 again. Um, it's gonna take some appetite suppressors. Um, but I gotta find some fenugreek. Fenugreek is one. Apparently, I gotta try that, see if that works. But then Daniel says, how effective is sauna? How effective is a sauna when you only lose water weight that you get back when you drink water, or will this be simply for a weigh-in?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, bro. I can lose a lot of weight, and it's just supposedly water weight by just doing these workouts, calisthenics, bro.
Yeah, you hold a lot of water
And it's gonna be
though.
hard to replenish all that back from just
Yeah.
drinking water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've lost. I probably lost like at least 2 pounds, bro. I mean, straight calisthenics. I mean, just push-ups, dips. You know what I'm saying? Pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? Sit-ups, and just sweating. Like I've lost like just
Dude,
you know.
yeah, when I first started at this gym and we were back at my coach's house at his garage and he had the big
Yeah,
like industrial heater that he would turn on and we just it's basically like a sauna, bro, in
yeah.
there. We were just all trained, kind of like how I don't know how if your boxing gym is like that, but I just hear like a
And
lot of boxing gyms
n-
are like really hot.
not gonna lie, now that I think about it, it is. It was extremely hot in the summer. Now it's like manageable, but they definitely okay. They have like the windows like open, not open, but like they have light, like a light, so the sun rays is coming at you, and I see like they have like like it looks like a sauna material actually up on the ceiling. Like now that I
Hmm.
think about it, so kind of believe that.
But yeah, I lost like in a couple days there. I lost like 10 pounds just sweating. Like, bro, I was sweating so much. If I stood somewhere for a minute or something, there would just be a puddle underneath me.
Oh God.
Yeah, just sweating so much,
Yeah.
bro. And I actually was struggling with electrolyte imbalance.
Is that
Like
because you sweat so much?
at that time I was struggling with so I would leave practice and like when I got home I would get sick and
Oh, okay.
just start throwing up.
I get what you're saying, Daniel. Daniel says, but from calisthenics, it's from working out that makes you sweat. Like you burn fat with the sauna, you're just sweating because your body's trying to cool us. I get what that. I get what you're saying, actually, Daniel. I get what you're saying. I don't know. I
What
haven't tried it
what is
myself.
say
He's
what do you
saying
say?
he's saying from calisthenics, it's from working out that makes you sweat. Like
Hmm.
you burn fat with the sauna suit. You're sweating because your body is trying to cool itself off.
Yeah,
Um,
fuck,
that
bro.
is a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, but I think it's just a matter of just trying it and seeing if it works for you, seeing if how much weight you can cut. I'm gonna try the sauna suit first, so just box with it, you know what I'm saying, see
Hmm.
how much I can cut down, and I'm probably gonna order that soon, actually. Um,
Hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying, yeah, 'cause we'll see how it happens. 'Cause I want to get back to my physique. I mean, I love my physique right now, man. I do. You know what I'm saying, I look good, but my favorite is when I'm at like 130. That's my favorite physique, bro. But the thing was, when I was at 130, bro, is I wanted my muscles to be bigger. Now I bulked up. We'll see how I look back at 130, bro. Who knows? I don't know if you know anything about muscle stuff. Like, do you know if because my impression is I'm gonna look this. My fear is I'm gonna look the exact same as I did at 130, but I want to look bigger. As far as
Hmm.
my muscles I want to look bigger. Do you know if I will, or do you know if I'll look the same?
I mean, if you have bigger muscles, you'll look bigger.
I
I
mean,
mean, because you're thinking like before you had smaller muscles, right? And you were cutting fat off, right?
right. And now I'm
And
bulked. Now
so
I bulked up,
yeah.
and
And
now
so if you want to be at the same weight, that means that it's gonna be less fat.
right.
So you're gonna look more muscular.
Ideally, okay. So I gotta just
Yeah.
try it. Daniel says, "Can for you, Micah? Can you make 122 to 126?" And
Oh yeah.
yeah, Micah can. Micah can for sure.
Honestly, that's no problem. That's funny. I actually have a that's funny that you say that because I have a picture of my that I sent to my coach after those couple days I was at 122.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah.
you just sending like the
Yeah, that's the
scale.
yeah, the scale, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I was at 122. I was like, shit, cuz I might shoot in MMA I might fight at strawweight. I might fight at 115, but
I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't know. That'd be cutting a lot. At 122 I was like, okay, this is as much as I can cut and still feel healthy.
right, right, exactly. And that's the main thing. Just feeling
Yeah.
good, you know what I'm saying? Of course, when you're on that professional level, I mean, you probably have more time to cut, so I think, maybe a little bit lower if you really could,
Oh
but,
yeah. I
you know,
mean, if you're fighting like a title, if you're headlining, bro, you're gonna have like 3 months at least.
right.
You're gonna know
So,
it's like 3 months out.
right. So I would like,
Sometimes we'll know 6 months out.
right. So I would be like, I'd just be like kind of comfortable. If I were to fight 115, I'd be like kind of comfortable like 122, 125-ish. And then when it's time to really cut down, you only got to do 10, 10, 7 pounds, you know. But Daniel
Hmm.
says, yeah, it's hard to lose muscle, especially gained from calisthenics. When I did weights, I lost all that weight easily by cardio and no more weights. Facts. It's very hard to lose muscle from calisthenics because actual strength. It's actual pure strength. You know what I'm saying? It's not because you're working out so much parts of your body, bro. That's why I tell people at the gym, bro. I'm like, yo, because they don't, I never do weights. I mean, I do weighted calisthenics. I do
Hmm.
weighted calisthenics. I do pull-ups. I do dips. I do push-ups with weight on me, but I don't curl. I don't bench press. I squat and everything for my legs. I do the weights, but I don't do this the tricep extension. I do calisthenics, bro. And the reason why is because you do a push up, bro. You do a pull up. You do a dip. You're working out you're working out your shoulder. You're working out your chest. You're working out your back. You know what I'm saying? You're working out your abs. You're doing a
Hmm.
compound, workout. Versus an isolated workout where
Yeah,
you just
that's very true.
yeah,
That's
like
how
what I'm
that's how
saying.
you build strength, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
much things are being worked out at one time, and also you're teaching your muscles to work together. You know what I'm saying? So now when you start, when you and it even helps with box combat sports because now you're able to you're
Hmm.
able to everything is coming together in one thing. Now you're using your back, now you're using your arm, now you're using your legs. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is coming together.
So you
Um,
say that isometric exercises aren't as good for combat
I
sports, or
would
like boxing in particular.
Definitely, I would definitely wouldn't say it's good for, boxing. It's or sorry, combat sports. It's more better if you're trying to do like
A
bodybuilding.
specific thing.
Bodybuilding, I'd say isolated thing because you're trying to get your arms humongous, then you just work, everything is going onto
Um,
your arms, right? But,
hmm
if you're trying to get strong, you want to work out everything. You know what I'm saying? You want to work out everything. You want to get that strong punch, you got to work out your back, you got to work out your legs. You gotta work out your arms as well. You know what I'm saying? Everything, right? So
hmm
that's my
and
thought
like the
process.
and then the isometric exercises, like you don't necessarily work out this, like stabilizing muscles, things
Right?
like that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And that's big in calisthenics. Is you know what I'm saying? Like just like Daniel said, he said most dudes that can lift 1,000 pounds can't lift themselves. That's facts because they're something is lacking. Usually, when you go to
That's crazy to think.
Bro, when you go to calisthenics, sorry, when you go to weightlifting to calisthenics, it's usually very poor. Like it's that transition is very hard for people. But if you go from calisthenics to weightlifting, you're usually very strong because actually today this is the first time I've curled in months, right? And I was still able to curl 65 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still able to do my that's probably I think that was my max a couple months ago as well. But like
With one arm 60 is
yeah,
60.
one arm, one arm. That was my good arm, right? I couldn't do it on my
Mhm.
left arm. But like the point I'm trying to make is that if you do calisthenics, you're good. You can translate it anywhere. I'm sure if I did bench press, I'm sure I'd be good. I just don't do it because I get injured early, very easily. That's the main thing. Kind of the one reason why I kind of switched over. But I fell in love with calisthenics, bro, because it's more practical, bro. Bro, when are you ever gonna just do this? When are you ever just gonna do this? A push up is more practical. You're gonna have to push, might have to push yourself off. A pull up is more practical. You might have to pull yourself up off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? You might have, what I'm saying? Like it's life, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Mhm.
bashing anyone that does weights, but I feel like because I follow this one dude, Broly Gaines, and he says, if you can't do 50 push-ups in a row, you should not even lift a weight, and that's true. If you can't do 50 push-ups in a row, you should not be anywhere near weights. You need to master your body weight first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn, dude, I used to be able to. When I was in high school, bro, I did. I just pumped out 50 push-ups. It was timed, so I could have done more. But I just pumped them out because I was in a contest, and like you didn't want to, you don't want to lose.
Yeah, you're trying to go as
And
fast as
also I
possible.
wasn't being like I didn't know like I wasn't being it was being counted but not out loud.
Hmm.
So I didn't know where I was, so I just kept
Oh,
going.
okay, just kept going, kept going,
Just kept
just
going
kept
like how many could I do? And I that was my PR. That's the most push-ups I've ever done in just straight.
straight ones.
I can't do that. I mean, maybe
You
I could
probably
do that.
could, bro. Like if you could do like 20, bro, you could definitely push out 50. I guess
Oh
it's,
yeah,
you know what I'm
I could
saying?
do 20 easily.
Yeah,
I could do 20 multiple times. Like
yeah.
when I do hit workouts, like the CrossFit workouts.
Right, you do that cycle, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do the AMRAP.
right,
Uh, I like as many reps as possible.
right.
So I'll come back to push-ups,
Mm,
rep 3, rep 4. So I'll pump out 80 to 100 push-ups.
yeah. I think my max,
All at once.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you do that cycle. I
Yeah.
think at max, this is when I was like at like 130. The very max I did was like 100, like over either 110 or 120. Just pushing it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
bro.
was that was when I was doing about that's when I was doing about 1,000 push-ups a day. Um, I was doing about 1,400 sit-ups a day. I was doing about and I was doing 100 pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, 100 dips, weighted dips. I was doing handstand pull-ups. I was doing 100 handstand pull-ups a day, and I do like 100 squats a day as well. So that was my peak, bro. That was the pictures you seen. That's a hunt. That's you know what I'm saying. That's peak, bro, for me. So even doing this
Hmm.
stuff now is like, cause I used to work out like 3 times a day. The morning, lunch. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like the morning, lunch, and then dinner. I'd work out 3 times a day in total. I would end up doing like 1,000 push-ups and have that, 1,400 dips or 1,400 pull-ups and shit, or what I'm saying, put
Yeah.
sit-ups. But it got to the point where I was it got to the point where I had no energy throughout the day because I was expending it by doing that workout. So I had to chill, so I just
Hmm.
had to chill, and you know, but and it really kept me at 130, a little bit, below 130 actually, like 128. You know what I'm saying? No, well,
Yeah.
no. Daniel says if my cardio was good, would you stay at 147? I wouldn't like as far as like fighting there, no, because the dude's is big. The dude's as big as hell. So no,
Wait.
at
140?
147, 147.
Oh yeah.
Them dudes is huge, bro. Like them dudes,
That's Canelo.
yeah.
Canelo fought at 147.
147, 150, like them dudes
154.
that
Yeah.
fight at 147, bro, they must walk out like 170, 160. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 180, bro. Yeah, what, bro? Rolly, the dude that Tank fought, he walked around at 180, bro, and he fought
Damn.
at 135. I'm walking around at 147. I'm managing I'm managing 147. So, bro,
That's
like, you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, if I were to do that, bro, like, yeah. But as far as being comfortable, bro, I'm comfortable at 147. Like as far as being comfortable day to day, walking around, I'm very comfortable there. You know what I'm saying? And I like how I look. So, but we're gonna 'cause I need to eat. I definitely need to eat. But we
Yes,
go we
sir.
gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Another one of the books. Another great one of the books. We got some big fights coming this month, man. So we're
We
gonna be
do.
we're gonna be we're gonna be really cooking on here.
Ooh, either we got
We got
Oliveira and Makachev coming
that's
up on the
right.
22nd.
That's right. That's right. We got some boxing stuff coming next week as well, so you gotta watch that. I'm gonna send you the links.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna be cooking on here. We're gonna be cooking on here. But anyways, salute to the YouTube family. Peace.